Hello everyone. Today in Literature with Prabhat, we are going to discuss Amitabh Ghosh's novel The Shadow Lines. Before going into the details of the novel, let us know some facts about Amitabh Ghosh. Amitabh Ghosh was born on the 11th of July 1956 in Calcutta. His father was a lieutenant colonel in the army. Later, he became a diplomat and went to several countries like East Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Iran, and India. Amitabh Ghosh, as a child, also went along with him and traveled to these countries and knew a lot about the world during his early childhood. He then went to Doon School, Dehradun, for his studies, and then he did his graduation from St. Stephen's College, Delhi University, in the subject of history. He then did his post graduation in sociology, and then he also did his DPhil or PhD from the St. Edmund's College, Oxford University, in 1982. He went to Egypt in 1980 to do a field work in Latifa as a part of that DPhil course. He also worked as a journalist in the Indian Express in New Delhi for a while. The Shadow Lines was published in 1988. For this work, Amitabh Ghosh won the prestigious Sahitya Academy Award in 1989. In his article called The Ghost of Mrs. Gandhi, which was published in 1995, he talks about his inspiration for his novel The Shadow Lines. He talks about his time in New Delhi in 1984, where there was an environment of fear after the killing of Mrs. Indira Gandhi by her two Sikh bodyguards, which was thought to be a revenge for the Operation Blue Star, in which many Sikh pilgrims were killed in Amritsar's Golden Temple in search of Khalistan terrorists like Bhindranwale. After the killing, many mobs and hooligans, including many members of political parties, started searching for Sikhs in New Delhi. In one such incident, Amitabh Ghosh was sitting in a bus and a mob surrounds the bus in search of anyone who was wearing a turban. During this time, a woman saved a young Sikh boy and his father by hiding them inside her seats. In another incident, there were many peaceful protesters and a mob tried to attack them, and then a group of women who were also there to protest surrounded the men in the protest, and due to that the mob had to go back. These incidents inspired Amitabh Ghosh a lot. Amitabh Ghosh writes in the essay, "Within a few months, I started my novel, which I eventually called The Shadow Lines, a book that led me backward in time to earlier memories of rights once witnessed in childhood. It became a book not about any one event, but about the meaning of such events and their effects on the individuals who live through them. The Shadow Lines is a story of three generations of the family of the unnamed narrator. He had a grandmother who he called Thamma, who retired as a principal of a school, and she had a son who was the unnamed narrator's father and also mother. Now, grandmother had a sister named Maya Devi. They both belonged to the city of Dhaka and married to come to India. Grandmother's husband died quite early, and because of that, she had to become a school teacher. Now, Maya Devi's husband, who was referred as Saheb by grandmother, is named Himanshu Shekhar Datta Roy Chaudhary, and they had three children. The first one was Tridib, who was doing a PhD on Sena dynasty of Bengal, and the narrator had a great relationship with Tridib, who looked up to him, and Tridib told the narrator to imagine with precision. His brother Robi had a great physique and was a sports person. His elder brother Jatin had a daughter named Ila. Now, Saheb's father, named Chandrasekhar Datta Roy Chaudhary, had an English friend, Lionel Tresausen, who was a businessman who had two children. The first one was named Mrs. Price, and the second one was a son named Alan Tresausen. Now, Mrs. Price was married to Snipe, and they both had two children. The first one was Nick, who was married to Ila. So we can see that there was a relationship between the grandchildren of Chandrasekhar Datta Roy Chaudhary and Lionel Tresausen. And the second child was May, who had a romantic relationship with Tridib. Now, the narrator also was infatuated with Ila. The first section is named as Going Away. Here, the narrator is going to London for his higher studies. The narrative starts with Tridib's retelling of his story of going to London during his childhood, when the World War II is happening in 1939. Thamma works as a school teacher until the time she retires in 1962. She has to become a school teacher because of the death of her husband. Narrator's father works as the general manager of his firm. They moved to a bigger house in South Avenue. It is in Kolkata where the narrator meets and idolized his uncle Tridib, whose imaginative stories influenced him a lot. He lives in Tridib's shadows until Tridib's death in Dhaka in the second part of the novel. It is Tridib who teaches the narrator to imagine with precision. The narrator uses his imagination on the roads of London while walking along with Ila and Robi. Although he never visited London before, he could tell them the directions to a particular place without any hesitation. In London, the narrator meets May, who is a romantic interest of Tridib's. She lives with her mother, Mrs. Price, and works as a cello player. In London only, the narrator also meets Ella, his distant cousin, and is infatuated towards her. But Ella sees him only as a brother and doesn't give any importance to his advances. She also lives with Mrs. Price and is in love with Nick, who is May's brother, and later she also marries him. The second section is named as Coming Home. It is about Thamma going to Dhaka to save her Jethamosai. Jethamosai is Thamma's uncle who decided to stay back in Dhaka even after the partition. She is desperate to go back to Dhaka and to save Jethamosai and to bring him back to India, because she thinks that the Muslims there can kill him anytime. She is quite excited to go back to Dhaka and also to see the boundary between Bangladesh and India, but couldn't find anything, not even a fence, on the boundary line. When she goes back to her ancestral home, Jethamosai is living with a Muslim rickshaw puller. He doesn't recognize them and doesn't really want to go to anywhere else apart from his home. He doesn't believe in the concept of new nations, and according to him, if he moves to some another place, the governments will draw another line. He is happy with the rickshaw puller, Khalil, and doesn't want to leave his house. But they try to convince him by saying that they are going to a different place. When they go out, Thamma, May, Robi, Maya Devi and Tridib are in their car, and Jethamosai is on a rickshaw with Khalil. Suddenly they are surrounded by the mob. They could have made the decision to not leave the car, but May goes back to the rickshaw to save them, and Tridib follows. In the end, Tridib, Jethamosai and Khalil, all three of them, are brutally murdered by the mob. We can see Robi regretting that he couldn't save Tridib, and he sees a lot of dreams about that day. Even May thinks that she could have not gone back to the rickshaw, and that could have saved Tridib. At the end of the novel, we can see that there is a physical relationship between the unnamed narrator and May, where the unnamed narrator is trying to replace Tridib in his own memory. Let us try and answer some of these questions related to the novel in the comments below. The first one is, which event inspired Amitabh Ghosh to write The Shadow Lines? A. Gujarat riots. B. 1984 Sikh riots. C. Emergency. Or D. None of these. The second one is, Amitabh Ghosh won the prestigious Sahitya Academy for which novel? A. The Hungry Tide. B. The Shadow Lines. C. Gun Island. Or D. The Sea of Poppies. Third question. The Shadow Lines was published in A. 1988, B. 1990, C. 1986, or D. 1987. Fourth question. Who told the unnamed narrator to use imagination with precision? A. Tridib, B. Ila, C. Thamma, or D. Robi. The title, The Shadow Lines, suggests the boundaries between A. Imagination and reality, B. Countries, C. Both, or D. None. Please answer these questions in the comment below. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe the channel for the next video, which will be about the themes and the characters of the Shadow Lines.